and I wanted to let you know that I will be teaching digital faceless marketing in university in New York. This is it's going to be my second class that I'm going to be teaching, and also in February 19th, I'm going to be starting computer networking class that I'm also going to be teaching. But the digital faceless marketing and the whole concept behind that is fairly simple. I already created a multi-year curriculum plan for digital faceless marketing for university, and it's pretty much going to be taught based on the feudal incubators, the very same feudal incubators that I developed for my talent agency, and except the only difference is you're going to be able to get access to that level of training, but in university settings. So my price no longer going to be just $295 per month. It's going to be close to $1,500 per semester. But don't worry, guys, we do have some scholarships available as well. And I wanted to let you guys know if this is something that you're interested, definitely let me know. That's going to be exciting. Now, here's how I modeled digital faceless marketing curriculum in university. So what I did is I took my brand, my luxury pet brand, Jack's Paws, and pretty much just created use cases and summarized those use cases in Notebook LM in a presentation and covering multiple socials. So this is going to be offered in university settings. But don't worry, guys, if you don't have $1,500 for semester, we do have some scholarships available. Now, this is going to be my second class that I'm going to be teaching. The first one I'm going to be teaching in February 19, and it's going to be about computer networking. So if you guys wanted to get into computer networking, definitely this is something that it's already starting on February 19th. And it's going to be like a classroom of adults that I'm going to be teaching, and also for digital faceless marketing, just like in the world of computer networking, where I'm including my Jack's Paws brand and the process. The same thing I'm doing for digital faceless marketing courses. So like the best way I could describe it is whenever I build brand, I encompass that brand into my everyday life. And I figured, hey, it's just going to be a gazillion times easier to encompass that directly into, well, university work. So, and it will help simultaneously folks who are learning digital faceless marketing in university settings. And of course, it will help folks who are not doing this in university settings. Because I'm also doing the same thing in feudal incubators, which is slightly different style of training, but needless to say, it's quite comfortable for anybody who is trying to get into it. So what exactly are we going to be covering in digital faceless marketing? So what we're going to be covering is marketing for businesses, whether you want to help and serve businesses and trying to figure out how to do that, or if you are like just trying to build your own brand. So it's basically it's basically like combination of multiple incentives. Now, why is this something that I'm doing for university? Well, you see, university have a lot of classes, and and when students show up in those classes, they ask natural questions. Like, okay, let's say if I'm preparing for computer networking classes, will I get the job? That's kind of like the first question that pops up from other classes. So obviously, university wants to offer something that will increase the chances of those students landing those jobs or becoming their own bosses. This is where my talent agency came in, and they hired me. University of New York hired me, and I already created a multi-semester curriculum where you can learn digital faceless marketing. Now, the cool part about it is Jack's Paws is injected into that style of marketing. Now, keep something in mind. when I'm doing this in university settings, there is I'm doing everything based on open source kind of socials. Everything is open source. That's one of the things that I'm presented with, and of course it becomes sort of like a challenge when you do it on a university settings, because in a private settings you could tell people, hey, pay 295 per month and use Apple iPhone to leverage those Freedom Fusion automations. But in university settings, a lot of folks don't really have iPhones. They have Androids. Some of them barely even have a computer, although most of them do. But needless to say, it's just something that I also consider as part of building multi-stream curriculum. Now, this is not something that anybody can do. This is something that can only be done based on passion, meaning you gotta have passion, meaning if you don't have passion, it's gonna be hard for you guys to learn this stuff. You really gotta be in a situation where you truly want to learn this thing, because the end result is going to be fairly simple. Once you learn digital marketing, it's smooth sailing afterwards, because out of a sudden you could be your own boss. You could do you could have all sorts of systems. You could have all sorts of businesses that you're promoting. And of course, university quickly saw value. They reached out to me and they said, Rome, we want you to teach it and build the whole curriculum. So I did. I built the whole curriculum for university. Now, the same feudal incubators that I'm offering for $295 per month for you guys on private settings, university quickly picked them up, and now they're going to be offered at $1,500 per semester. Now, guys, you still have a chance to learn from feudal incubators at $295 per month directly from my talent agency. The only reason I'm still offering that in parallel to what I'm offering in university is because in university you get more networking opportunities. And when the university in New York reached out to me, they clearly wanted to offer something for their students that will increase their chances of landing jobs. At first, and thank you guys for jumping in and allocating a little bit of your time. And I know it's so late right now, and I'm so cooked. I literally just got back from the city. But I wanted to let you know, yeah, guys, I'm going to be teaching digital faceless marketing 101 in New York in one of the universities. And but before that, I'm going to be teaching computer networking. And of course, you have probably noticed what I try to do. I try to combine anything that I do. Let's say if I'm building a couple of brands, like a luxury pet brand or car detailing brand or any other kind of brands, what I do is I combine them into my everyday life, into my university work, and make it as use cases. So in fact, if you guys are totally bored, you could take a look at one of the latest workshops that I created that literally shows how I encompass university work with computer networking and with Jack's Paws luxury pet brand. So it may seem completely bonkers. Like, how can you combine a brand that you're building with university work? This is just wild. And that's the beauty about AI, guys. You'll be surprised what you could do with AI nowadays. When the university reached out to me for computer networking, but then I explained to them that I'm digital marketing and I'm doing AI and automations and I have a talent agency. And they were like, I bet, let's see if you could create a curriculum for digital faceless marketing. So I created a multi-million-dollar revenue stream for them immediately. It took me about a couple of PowerPoint slides that I already had way before building out the entire feudal incubators structure. Feudal incubator is a program for digital faceless marketing moms over 40 or any other kind of folks who wants to learn how to develop hybrid skills in digital faceless marketing and be able to either build your own brand or other brands and do so with confidence. What I noticed when I first started kind of seeing how university works, how I was in one of the sessions, informational sessions, where they invited me as instructor, and they said, look, is going to be teaching computer networking, so this is a privilege, guys, for you to ask. And the students, of course, they were like, I bet. And all of a sudden, I'm hearing all those questions, and the question is, will I get a job? That's the top question. and of course, I mean, for me as instructor, I'm like, look, I gotta be honest. I mean, you gotta get certified, but that's not gonna guarantee you a job. You gotta do more than just get certified. You gotta have networks, connections. You gotta have hybrid skills. And worst comes to worst, if you don't have a job and you only just took computer networking, then that's all on you. Why? Because you didn't bother taking other classes like digital faceless marketing 101, which is another class that I'm going to be offering, that will make it possible for people to get that peace of mind. So this way, even if they don't get the job in professional settings, at least they'll be able to become their own boss by tapping into digital faceless marketing skill sets. And of course, it was immediate hit right away for university because that's what students were asking for, and university was missing something. They were missing, first of all, instructors who have this brand building background. Second of all, they were missing a formula for how to interlink all of those different types of top trending, most demanding type of skills that people need. We're missing that link. I managed to bridge the gap and build that link for them by creating 4 feudal incubator style multi-curriculum, multi-million-dollar curriculum structure. One of the classes is digital faceless marketing 101. Another one is UGC 101. Another one is TikTok shop for sellers 101. And the other one is AI content driven automations. 4 of them cohesively interconnected with business. Throughout every class, there is a connection to Jack Spa's brand and any other kind of brands that my talent agency is building, which is a win-win for students, because they get this incredible instructor who comes in and is building all those brands and simultaneously giving them wings of freedom to interconnect some of those professional courses that they're learning from, like computer networking, and getting that additional exposure, multiple pathways to either A, be your own boss, or B, work for some company with that certificate that you're gonna get. And this way you don't have this worry behind you, like on the back of your mind, thinking like, damn, am I gonna get the job or not? So this is a huge factor. It was immediately factored in, guys, and factored into university work. And yeah, guys, if you are interested in learning, this is something that we do have scholarships available. This is going to be offered. The digital faceless marketing 101 is going to be offered in full, and I'm the guy who like constructing the entire curriculum. I already constructed it and already shipped to them. But if you don't want it to wait till the fall and you wanted to take this now, my price to you is not going to be $1,500 like in university settings. Instead, it's going to be $295 per month. And my style of teaching is different from university settings, simply because we operate on private level. In university settings, I have to figure out ways for how to do things across, like, people who may have an iPhone or may not have an iPhone. But on a private settings, it's just gazillion times easier for me to say, look, you gotta have an iPhone to join my feudal incubator, and and you're gonna get the access to those Freedom Fusion automations like Threads Pet Automator, TikTok Pet Automator, Threads Pet Sniper, and TikTok Sniper, all of those Freedom Fusion automations. without further ado, guys, that's all I wanted to say. And thank you guys. I'm super excited. And if you guys have any questions and interested in getting access to some of those scholarships, we do have few scholarships available. So hit me up, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.